Wait for it. There it goes. Now it's working. Now it's working. Oh my gosh, she was just talking about what we were talking about.
I don't know if she heard us or not. Hello. Hello, everyone.
Well, they couldn't hear us. The microphone wasn't plugged in.
Time to react to...
This motherfucker.
What's his face?
Who doesn't even have an icon or a channel banner.
He made another video about me. But acting as if he knows about my fucking dog attack story, which actually isn't as bad as I can make it sound to be. Because obviously I'm still alive, and I'm not afraid of dogs. And we'll actually get into that story.
When we get to that point.
When we get to that point. But first, we gotta go through all of these, like, fucking short-ass videos.
Mumble rap is the best genre of music. It's a fact, not my opinion.
Opinions are
You're on my channel. Why are you disliking?
You need to dislike.
I only like, never dislike.
I don't know what to even
Okay,
say
that's a
about
lie.
this. My whole opinion on the whole music thing that he keeps trying to fight is people are gonna like whatever music they want to like. Don't fucking hate just because of that. That's all I've got to say about it is you ain't gotta hate because other people like different music. I mean, I like all kinds of music, so... Oh, and if you guys are wondering why we're not on camera right now, it's because I have a sunburn.
A really nasty one that's really should not be on camera.
Yeah, it's a very nasty sunburn. I walked to the store, and I just wanted to get out of the house after I'd been on quarantine for so long, and my dumbass didn't put sunblock on. Okay, and then this one's called Why I Am No Longer Emo.
We still haven't got out of that.
I'm kind of out of it.
No, you're not. You're still emo as me. Like me.
This is probably going to be a really quick stream. Okay.
The emo base makes fun of everything.
Emos hate everything. That's the whole
No, it's
shtick.
goths who hate everything. Emos hate
No,
themselves.
emos make fun of everything too.
But we make fun of everything. Doesn't mean we hate it. We pretend to hate it. Goths are the ones who truly hate everything. They hate everything.
Also, emos aren't really a fan base. It's more of a style.
Mm-hmm.
I guess is how I can put it. It's more of like
Actually, it's
dress
more like a
style.
mindset.
Hello, how is everyone doing? We're fine. I need to move this over here somewhere. There we go.
Like, we haven't changed that much from our emo phase.
I have a little bit. I'm not as cringy.
Well, you're also more mature. So
yeah,
am I.
I'm more
but
of an adult now.
so am I, but I'm still that weird fucking psychopath from fucking high school.
I'm just gonna keep... No.
They're more closer to goth people than anything.
The answer is no. Emos. Metalheads are people who like heavy metal music.
Seriously,
and...
there's an entire episode of South Park dedicated to the difference between goths, emos, and even vampire kids.
God. Are you talking South Park lingo?
Yeah. They actually
Of
have...
course they are similar, as in they're the whole, dark rebellious type, however they are not the same thing. Like if I went up to my father, who is a hardcore metalhead, and was like, "You're an emo," he might slap me and be like, "Don't you ever speak those sinful words again." What?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of music does your dad like? I think he likes rap. I'm just trying to, make conversation.
My dad's like me and my brother Jeremy. We just like all kinds of music, as long as we like it.
Yeah. My dad's like a hardcore metalhead, though. He was in, like, bands and everything. He plays the electric guitar, in case anyone's wondering.
My dad grew up on country music, but then over time, as his kids started listening to other music, he actually started liking music we like listening to.
Oh, you want to talk about fucking how metalhead shit on genres of music? My dad shits on country music more than anything. He does.
Well, a lot of people make fun of country music. Here's this. It's not that I don't like country music. I don't like modern day country music.
Yeah,
I don't
like it either.
Stadium country music. I don't like.
I like Johnny Cash.
He's awesome. I love Johnny
Willie
Cash.
Nelson.
Yeah, Willie Nelson. Oh, George Strait. Over him. So.
Or Doc Watson. I like the old-timey type of country music.
Yeah, I love old time. I love the old style.
Then again, in case all you guys don't know, I grew up half my life in the ghetto, and then the other half of my life in the middle of the fucking desert on a farm. So I'm like a cross between both those worlds. So whenever you hear the jokes of Arizonans, how they're half ghetto, half yeehaw, it's true.
Yoha. I don't know how to fucking do it.
That poor ceiling. I know. Is he living like in a basement of a fucking school or some shit? I ain't ever seen that type of ceiling in an actual house.
Actually, some people put grid ceiling up in their houses. I just find it trashy to be put in a house.
Like, where the fuck does he live? Like, he's filmed before in like a house that looked like a normal, decent house. It was all clean and shit, and the walls were all white, and it looked like very decent. But then he films in this area with his nasty ass stained bed sheets.
So the angry video gamer,
crap.
his ceiling is like that in his basement.
Yeah,
And that's where he does all his recordings. So.
I don't know who the angry gamer is. But.
The angry video gamer, he reviews old time video games.
What else were we saying about emos? I can't even fucking remember.
Continue the video. Emo is not a genre.
You do know some emo people do listen to all types of music. I'm one of them. I love all types of music. I love rap. I love some country music. I love pop, or some pop at least.
My shit goes to hardcore. My shit goes from hardcore murder rap to Irish drinking songs, okay?
I even like reggae music. I do.
Yeah, he was talking about the angry video game nerd.
Oh. But I do. I like reggae music too. And then, I like Disney songs too, or musical songs. Not all emos are cut from the same cloth. Yes, I will admit though, a lot of them do make fun of other genres that aren't considered classical emo bands like Paramore, or Panic at the Disco, or Falling in Reverse.
Emo is not
that.
A genre.
Did I say it was a genre?
That's what he said. It's what he said.
It's not really a genre. It's more of a style of clothing. Exactly. I love all forms of music too, Ariel. I do.
Here's this. I don't even care if I understand what it says. If I like the sound of it, I'll listen to it.
That's why I don't like how this guy, he just shits on other people who like other music. But he doesn't do it in a joking, shitting on way, like how a lot of, emos do, and metalheads, you know how they do it in a joking manner. No, he goes and threatens their lives because they don't like the same music he does. And he says he loves pop and rap and stuff like that. It makes me want to stop listening to that kind of music all because of this fuckhead.
I'm sorry, but
it makes me ashamed to same fucking music as him. He was even talking about XXXTentacion.
Who's actually shit.
Huh?
I think he's shit, honestly.
His music?
Yeah.
I liked a few of his songs. Not all of them.
He got shot, didn't he?
Yes, he was killed. I do like a few of the songs he did.
Question, do you become lighter or heavier if you get shot with bullets?
Hello, Rainy.
Because you got holes in you, but you also
technically get lighter because you bleed out. And blood has weight.
And the reason why I brought that question up because I remember that it was a line in Fallout 4 that comes from Nick Valentine. He says about his old rival Skinny Malone.
Let's continue.
Which his name is actually a fucking mislead. He's actually fat.
Ready, continue?
Mm-hmm. Well,
then we can tell you the exact same thing. You listen to all forms of music.
Like, I try music out.
Because, I mean, you apparently shit on a lot of music, yet you complain about when other people shit on the music you like. I mean, it's okay for people to have different tastes in music, you know? It's not a bad thing. Hello, Rainy.
Hello, I'm a nicest guy.
It's okay. Let's continue.
What the fuck is a nicest guy?
Stop it.
I'm sorry, I just can't get over that phrase. I'm not making fun of you. It's made me double take. Angry My Chemical Romance in the
talks
distance.
Like he's high. You know how Cherry and then we're like talking about how he sounds like
Okay,
he's high?
I have a theory of what's going on with this guy.
He fucking mumbles like he's doped up.
No, here's what I think. I think he records every time he's high. When he realizes that he's actually, when he's sober again, he sees all these videos and deletes them out of embarrassment.
Oh God! Message to people who like Lil Wayne, who hate Lil Wayne. Does this make Rational think you're a hypocrite? He's always been a hypocrite. That ain't nothing new.
Well,
I mean, he talks about how he's like a defender of children and shit against dogs, yet he threatened our child to set her on fire.
Hey guys, here's a fun fact. You know Lil Wayne, right? You know his name is Wayne Carter, right?
Your middle name and your last name?
Is Wayne Carter. My name is Derek Wayne Carter.
Okay, well, let's watch this one now.
Anyone who hates Lil Wayne deserves to be skinned alive. And if they have a wife and kids, their wife and kids should be skinned alive too.
I like how you...
See? The whole thing with him threatening fucking kids.
Now here's this. I bet he assumed that we were going to say something, so he said that. Here's the
nice.
actual thing. I actually like Lil Wayne, okay?
I think I know some of his songs. I think.
Harmful and dangerous acts, or hateful and abusive content. What is it? Oh, violent or repulsive. Choose one. Youth violence. There you go. Describe.
Oh fuck, I hate moving my arms right now. Oh, this hurts. Oh wait, why'd I do that? No. No. Go over there, you dumb fuck. I'm so stupid. Okay, can you type it, please?
My name is Derek Wayne Carter, not Wayne Carter Derek.
Can you type my arms? It hurts.
Okay, what am I typing?
Threatening to skin people alive.
I hope I'm spelling this correctly. To skin people alive. I fucking type like I'm an old person. Good enough.
Owie, my skin hurts so bad.
I type like I'm old. Like I could see the videos I've been watching.
Yeah. My campaign to free child abusers and animal abusers. This is the next video.
Why is this guy supporting that? I don't get it.
Hey guys, Defender of Humans here, and today I wanted to...
If you're a defender of humans, you would defend children.
What should I do?
Not yet, not till you've healed the full story.
Okay guys, so I just recently started a campaign dedicated to freeing child abusers and animal abusers. And that's exactly what we are going to do. And we're also going to give the children and the dogs back to their rightful owners. And nobody's going to stop us ever.
So technically you can't report that because that is a free speech video.
No, because he's...
It's still free of speech.
No,
You can't stop him
because
from what
he's wanting to promote the abuse of children.
There's no child abuse in the video. You can't report that. You even hear what I said?
Yes, you can. The hell?
I'm just saying, Roy, you can't technically report this. He didn't do anything wrong. He just said some stupid shit. Not like he can actually do that. He's not going to be able to. Because nobody in their right mind is going to support that.
I know. Well, I'm still reporting everything. And then hopefully he can get his channel terminated. Next one. I don't really know what to say about that other than he's obviously not in the right. And here's the one where he tries to tell my story of a dog attack. Should I tell the story before we play it, or
play it first and then correct him?
Okay, I'll correct him as we go, because he acts like he knows my dog attack story. The fuck did you film in the monsoon? Jesus Christ!
He might have covered up his camera and decided to film outside.
All of that fucking windiness.
Continue.
There's this YouTuber named Cybernaut who blames herself for the
You
dog
sound worse
attack.
than this guy. Top 10 videos that this...
Hey! I like chills! How fucking dare you?
You sound worse than Chills. I actually don't... I actually like Chills too. I just like making fun of his voice sometimes.
But this dude, oh my god. He acts like he knows the story of my dog attack. No, I basically kind of skimmed over it in like his comments, but he does not know what the fuck happened. You weren't there. I'm pretty sure I'm older than you, and you probably weren't even born when it fucking happened. And for your information, dude, I have lived with animals my entire life.
You had
I
a
have
farm.
lived with dogs throughout my entire
You
life.
had 5 dogs on your farm.
Had. A lot of them died from coyote attacks. Trying to protect my family. Yeah, something you don't fucking understand is most of the dogs were protecting us. And also, before you get to it, no, it wasn't our dog who attacked me. It was my uncle's dog. Anyway, back to my point. I've been around animals my entire life. I've been attacked by many different types of fucking animals. And I'll tell you what animal I have been attacked by far more than a dog. Because it's only happened to me once with a dog. And I don't even fucking remember it. And it wasn't even as... It wasn't, like, super bad, like how it may have came across in my comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the dog did tear up my face, but it didn't require, like, drastic surgery, you know?
Yeah, like it was like minor wounds. It was like flesh wounds.
Well, I either had to get, like, those micro stitches in them that dissolve, or it was glued.
I like how you get
I don't
attacked by
really
a
know.
dog, not even a scratch on you, like not a scar on you, and then there's me with this big ass scar from my fucking knee.
I kind of have a scar still on my chin from it.
Well-
However, back to the point, rational thinker. The most animal I have been attacked by, and this animal actually attacks way more frequently than dogs, but I still don't hate those animals and promote the abuse of them, and that's horses. I have been attacked by horses so many fucking times. One horse we owned, her name was Butterscotch, and she chased me into our boat.
Why did she do that?
She was just so vicious and mean. She was a rescue horse. I mean, we did rescue her, because my family tends to rescue a lot of animals. And she chased me into a boat. She chased me and my grandmother into a boat. And we were stuck in there until my dad had to come home and calm her down, because she only liked my father. She hated everyone else. She only liked my father. But, needless to say, rational thinker, I have been attacked by many animals. The most I've ever been attacked by was a horse. I think the second most was a donkey. And the third most was goats. You want me to keep going? Because dogs were like the least on my list.
You were attacked by an ass.
I was attacked by an ass. I've been bitten by like horses and donkeys and goats too. I was only bit by a dog once.
I'm glad it wasn't a pig. They would have eaten you.
I've been bitten by a pig. It bit me on the leg. I kicked it. I had to get it off of me. Now, if you want to talk about an animal attacking you for no reason, that pig did attack me for no reason. It was just an asshole of a pig And like a month later, it got sold to the slaughterhouse, and we ate bacon. You think I'm joking, but I'm not.
I know you're not joking.
He was like a 600-pound pig. And we were feeding him to fatten him up, and that little bitch bit me on the leg, so I ate him. I know that's going to sound so bad, but...
Bitch, you want to eat me? I'll eat you back.
But guys, I grew up on a farm, okay? We ate the animals we raised.
That was brutal. Funny, but brutal.
Bitch, I'll eat you. We actually turned them into pork chops. Oh my god, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm fine. I'm not afraid of, like, any animals or anything.
It's just some are kind of bad eggs.
Yeah, some animals are bad eggs. Let's continue.
Yeah, continue his stupid video.
Yeah, and then I'll get into explaining what the hell happened when I was attacked by a dog when I was little.
Go.
I was 2 or 3. I don't remember the age. I'll probably call my mom. Hell, for all I know, I could have been 4. I don't really remember the attack to begin with.
You can call her now and put it on speaker.
Oh, yeah, I could. Where is my phone?
It's right there.
I'll text her. Hold on, I'll text her. Or I could call her. Hold on, okay? Let me call my mom.
He knows he's going to the slaughterhouse. So he's going down and you're going down with him.
Hey, Mama, I'm sorry if I woke you up. Oh, I have a stupid question. Remember when I was little and I was bit by Uncle David's dog on the face? How old was I when that happened? I was? I thought I was like almost 2. Alright. Love you. Because I was telling Derek about this. Also, I'm really tired. I took some Tylenol. How's Granny doing? Alright. That's good. Derek, go turn off the water in the sink.
No, I have it on to dethaw meat.
Alright. Well, I'll talk to you later, okay, Mom? I love you too, Mama. Bye-bye. Okay, so yes, I was 1, almost 2. Somehow he got that correct. So he did get that correct. However, let me finish. I did know to not mess with the dog that attacked me. What you don't know, Rational Thinker, is that dog was actually skin and bone. It was a rescue dog, and it had previously been abused by its past owners. The dog was very skittish around people, and I knew this. Okay? My parents warned me, my uncle warned me, and it wasn't like my parents weren't watching me. What I did was started yanking on the dog's tail, pissing the dog off, and then I took his food from him.
Which is a big mistake
Which is a big mistake with a rescue dog.
Or any dog. Especially...
No, most dogs, they don't do it if you train them right.
Pit bulls will do it. No matter what. No matter how well you train them.
Anyway, the dog ended up biting my face. It didn't, like, tear my face, like, off, like how I exaggerate. No. Obviously, my face would look a lot more fucked up than it already is if it was that case. I had a lot of minor scratches on it. A few of them, I either had to get those micro stitches that dissolve, or they were glued, but I think they were super glued. But yes, I did know not to mess with the dog. I was just an asshole of a kid, and I did it anyway. It's not like I didn't know better. Because, I mean, if I knew better to not walk on my counters because I was short and I would walk on my counters and to not step on the stove when my mother had just cooked there, which I did once, I accidentally stepped on a burning hot stove and burnt the bottom of my foot. Never did that again.
I bet your feet don't feel burning no more.
Anyway, if I knew how to not do that and to not get into, like, things like my dad's gun safe, I knew to not mess with the dog. I just did it anyway because I was being an asshole child. So yes, I do blame myself for it because I was doing it on purpose. I did it to mess with the dog.
A lot of people think,
I didn't just do it because I was curious. I did it because I was messing with the dog.
the thing is, a lot of people think that children don't know any better about certain things, but a kid knows when they're fucking with somebody.
Like Sophia, she's 1.5, our kid. She knows not to mess with things.
She just
Like,
likes getting into them anyway.
I have to tell her all the time to not play with, like, our phone chargers and stuff like that. And to stay away from the light sockets, even though most of them are covered. A few of them, she'll try and take the cover off. And I have to keep telling her to don't do that.
And then,
anyway,
then she stops, doesn't she?
yeah, she stopped. She knows how to listen. She knows how to not do things.
Although she barely speaks.
She kind of speaks. She mostly mumbles.
I'm
What did you just say to me, you little kid?
losing in the juice. Who the fuck do you think you are? Sorry, quoting Kevin Hart there.
Yes, I did know what I was doing. And I knew I was doing it on purpose. Now, another thing he doesn't know is that dog was put down. Though my injuries were minor, my Uncle David was pissed at the dog, and he killed the dog.
Did you shoot it?
I think he took it to get euthanized, or he shot it. I don't know.
Well, it did taste blood, didn't it?
I don't know.
If it tasted blood, a
It
dog
could
cannot
have
be
been
kept.
mostly scratches, not bite marks that were on my face. I
Well,
don't
if the
remember.
dog tastes blood, human blood, they have to be put down.
Okay, let's be clear. I remember some of this. I don't remember all of it. Because I know he's going to be like, you don't remember anything, so why are you retelling the story? Bitch, I remember some.
First off, you weren't even there, so how could you
Yeah,
tell
you
us?
weren't even fucking there, so how dare you?
She was actually there. And don't tell me because you're so young you won't be able to remember. Because here's the thing. I actually have a very faint memory that I remember to this day. I was sitting in my jumper and just going at it. I remember it so
I messed
clearly.
with my old dog, and I do blame myself for messing with him. Yeah, he acts like some kids don't know what they're doing when they're being assholes. Like, I knew what I was doing when I was a little kid being an asshole, just like how I knew when I would, like, spider climb the hallway walls, lay my back perfectly up against the roof of the fucking house, going like this, like starfish, against the fucking roof in the hallway, and waiting for someone to walk by to jump on them. Okay, yeah, I knew what I was doing, and I thought it was funny as hell. Or, like, crawling underneath a tote, and just moving like that, and then stopping whenever my grandmother would notice me. And then I'd do it again real fast up to her, and she'd run out of the room, basically pissing her pants. Okay, I knew what the fuck I was doing. I was sometimes an
You
evil...
never told me that one.
Yeah, I was sometimes an evil little shit when I was little, okay? I was a little bit of a hellion back then.
I can't breathe.
Sophia's gonna do that to me one day. I'm gonna be like, there's spirits in this house and they're angry at me.
Yeah, it's your daughter. Don't you notice she's the spawn of Satan? Wait, that's you.
Oh god, I remember one time, yeah, speaking about animals, I was attacked by a goose too, rational thinker. Actually, I lied about not hating all animals. I'll admit it, I hate geese. Geese are fucking assholes. However, I do not promote the abuse of geese.
Here's this.
Do not do that.
Here's this. There's an animal I hate. I hate cats. Because they do not like me for some reason. I don't know why.
But you don't promote the death of them.
No, I don't. They always, like, scratch my legs, bite me. I don't know why. What I do.
Should I tell the funny story as to why I hate geese?
Go ahead.
Okay, so when I was little, I was like 4. My dad took me fishing with him, okay? And then the goose came up across the pond that we were at, and he told me go hit the goose with the fishing pole. Me being a dumb kid, I thought I was gonna go put my hands up and duke out a goose, okay, and I was gonna win. Flash! Newsflash! I didn't win. Okay? That fucking goose was ready to fight that day, okay? Now, for what you guys don't know is I'm a really short person. So when I was 4, I was about like the same height as what my kid is now. Okay? I was 3 feet tall. And a little asshole. I was a little asshole as a kid. I start whacking the goose with this damn fishing pole, okay? It was a Barbie pink fishing pole. The goose decides to bite my chest, okay? And that little fucker did not let go. As I'm screaming and panicking, this goose isn't letting go, and it's just biting my fucking chest. My dad's over near the dock, rolling on the damn ground, laughing his ass off at me.
Because
he's just rolling on the ground laughing at me, and I'm just screaming my head off like, Dad, get the goose off! Why are you laughing? You're so mean! And then I wrap my little chubby fat baby hands around the goose's neck, and we just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And finally the goose gets off of me, and I throw it into the lake. That fucker ran across the lake, and then I was yelling at the goose, "Don't you come back over here! I will whack you with the fishing pole again!" And the goose literally put up its wings like, "Try me, bitch! I'll fucking deck you!" Ah! It was yelling at me. My dad's still on the ground. My dad's on the ground, laughing his ass off. I run up to him and I'm crying. I'm like, "Dad, why didn't you help me? You betrayed me, Father. Why didn't you help me?"
I'm crying.
He's still laughing his ass off. I'm wanting to go home. He carries me to our truck and we drive home. And as a kid growing up, he still laughs at it to this day. So does my mom, and my mom always said, "You know, when you grow up, you're going to eventually laugh at this." And as a kid, I was like, "No, I won't. I hate geese. Geese are stupid. Geese are evil." Now I'm an adult, and I laugh at it, too.
But you still hate geese.
I still hate geese. They're assholes, but I don't promote the death of them. I got more animal attack stories, if anyone wants
I can't breathe as it is. Let's continue the fucking video.
You want to hear about the horse one in the boat?
We already just talked about that.
Okay, let's continue. It was because I was an asshole child. If my kid knows better to not play with the light socket and knows when I tell her no to not touch anything, and then she runs away like she did something bad, they know. They know. Children know. They just love to get into mischief.
My kid likes to knock the wind out of me.
Like, she likes to freaking She likes to play, like, try to play with my paint, for instance. Because I have a lot of acrylic paint. She knows not to touch it.
But she
wants
to.
She wants to play with it because she sees that I paint a lot. And so she wants to play with it.
You almost tugged out of my ear.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
I was! Yes, I was! Yes, I was!
Why did I say yes, I was?
I purposefully pissed that dog off, and it cost it its life.
She said, Annie Penn says, "I love geese." Yeah, let me hear.
I like dogs even if I got bitten by one. Yeah, I like dogs.
So,
I'm not like a big dog lover. My animal that I really love the most is I love cats and birds. I love birds.
Fun story.
Suck geese.
So my dog Delilah,
geese can suck a dick,
from back home. She is a pit bull, and she liked to play fight all the time. So I play fight with her. I take my arm, let her jaws just like latch on.
But she wasn't actually like biting you.
Yeah, but
she tongued you.
Well, she had her teeth on me and everything. Sometimes she made me like a slight cut, but didn't do much. Like it was like a scratch.
That's not an attack though. That's just playing.
I know. Like it's getting on to the point that that not all dogs are bad. My dog just like playing. She was defensive of her food though, so.
We had no other dogs. No
she
dogs
was
that
she
were
was
really
being
defensive of
starved
food.
by her previous owners.
Yeah, I know. They like left her outside for like days and no water, no food.
And then we picked her up and.
And here's something he doesn't understand: is dogs who have been abused by their owners do tend to be more violent.
Not always.
Yeah, not always. It takes training.
Yeah, or it takes time for them to trust you. Like Delilah trusts us.
Okay, I think Rainy Pin wants to hear the story of how one of my horse attack stories. I've been attacked by horses many times. The one sticks in my head the most is the boat. Basically what happened is me and my granny were home alone. My parents went to the hospital, I believe, with my brother because he was having seizures or something. And we had to go feed the horses. Somehow Butterscotch got out of her stables. And she noticed that 2 women were coming up to her to come feed her, and she didn't like that. She only liked my father. That's the only one who she liked. And she's like, oh, hell no. These bitches best not be coming over here near me. So she charges after my grandmother first. I jump into the boat first because I notice what's going on. And my granny chases after me. The horse is biting her fucking shorts at this point as she's jumping into the boat. Now, for you guys don't know, she's a short little lady, old lady too. As she's jumping into the boat, she's like, "You fucking son of a bitch horse, you just bit my ass," and things like that. And I'm screaming, I'm like, "Call my dad! Call my dad! Granny, get your phone!" And she's like, "I can't, I dropped it on the way over here because the horse bit me in the ass." And I'm just like, oh no. And then she's like, "You need to get out of the boat. You're faster than me. You need to get out of the boat. And you need to go and get your phone inside the house." I'm like, I'm not getting out of this boat. That horse is going to attack me. Meanwhile, the horse is kicking the boat. She's got like her head. She's smacking it on the boat. She's turning around. She's butt kicking it. And all of this stuff. I'm like, I'm not getting out of this boat. If I get out of this boat, that horse is going to kill me.
Yeah, horses will kill you.
So we were stuck there for like 30 minutes before my granny started to like have her breathing problems that she has. And she needed her medicine. So one of us had to get out of the boat. She distracted the horse on one side. The horse was like trying to rip my granny's arm off. As my granny's like just trying to like slap the horse like backhand and be like, get out of here. This little frail old lady's just trying to get the horse out of here. I jump out the boat. The horse immediately notices and then starts chasing me into the house. I make it to the house, and just as I close that door and I turn around, the horse is standing on our stairs. And I'm freaking out. My granny's screaming outside. "Call your dad! Call your dad! Tell him to come fucking take care of this goddamn horse before it kills us all!" I call my dad, get him on the phone. He fucking rushes back home real quick. As soon as she sees my dad, her mood completely changes and she acts like a completely different horse. She's all happy and nice and gentle and kind. And my dad's like, "That horse wasn't attacking you guys." And my granny threw her flip-flop at it.
The chocolate!
My dad was like, "This horse ain't mean. What are you guys talking about?" We're like, "Because she likes you." My granny was about to fucking fight my father.
Did your granny used to hate your dad?
Yeah, because he's a metalhead and she didn't like that. And he wore like skull earrings and had really long hair, wore all black clothing and trench coats and all of that. And she hated him. Now they're all buddy-buddy. My dad even calls my grandmother Mom because he doesn't Like his mom, my other grandma. That's a long story.
That one
Yeah, it's really funny.
Anyway, continue the video. We're getting into ourselves here. We've been talking about your stories for and we haven't finished
I'm sorry,
this one.
I know. I keep thinking of more animal attack stories that I have from living on a farm, and a lot of them are funny. I even remember some with my brother where he ran into the pool to avoid a goat. Anyway, let's continue. I keep getting distracted.
I know I remember the goat story I have.
I was not exploring my environment. I knew the environment. It was my uncle's house. I knew the environment. I knew better. I wasn't exploring shit. Oh no, I knew what buttons I should or shouldn't push. I just didn't want to listen to my parents because I was a little bit rebellious. And I pushed the buttons that I knew I shouldn't have pushed, and yeah. Shame on you for blaming yourself for attacking the dog. It wasn't your fault that you purposefully went up to it and yanked on its tail really hard.
Can you hand me that Gatorade?
Actually, it was. I knew what the fuck I was doing. I was evil to animals when I was little. Like, I don't think people understand this. I was mean as a little kid. Like, one time I accidentally drowned my mom's bird.
I drowned a mouse. I watched it drown.
Like, kids can be pretty evil sometimes, and I knew I was an evil little kid.
Like, I remember I caught a mouse with my bare hands once, and that was actually an impressive feat because I was 5. And, my brother did it even more impressive feat. My brother can catch flies from the air.
Defender of Humans made a video about me. It's weak. Oh, yeah, I know. If he deleted it, I probably downloaded it. I know he made videos on you in the past, and I actually have those ones downloaded as well.
So
I don't know why he just deletes them. I don't understand.
Guys, off camera, I said this. I think that he's so high that he makes these videos, and then when he gets sober again, he deletes them out of embarrassment.
I'm not saying not all dog attacks aren't, like, the people's fault. Yes, I know, sometimes dogs do attack people, but that's most of the time because they felt threatened. Dogs don't just attack people for no reason. You don't just sit there and there's like a calm, tame, well-trained animal, like a dog, sitting next to you, and then it just attacks you. If the dog is trained right and taken care of right, it will not attack you.
Yeah. So, here's a funny story about when I was a baby.
What?
So, my dad used to have this dog named Scrappy.
Mm-hmm.
She was a beautiful pit bull, and she was very protective of me when I was born.
Yeah.
One time I was trying to stand up. Oh wait, it was not a girl; it was a boy. Because that makes sense. What I'm about to tell you. So I tried to pull myself up, but guess what? I grabbed. I grabbed its nuts.
Oh no.
It growled. It didn't do a damn thing.
Oh god, that reminds me when we got one of our rescue horses. His name was Doopy. And he loves water, or he loved water. And my brother, we got him for my brother specifically because he was very good with children with disabilities. And my brother went underneath the horse and yanked on his dick. And the horse didn't do shit. He was such a nice, calm horse. He was very nice. He had bad knees, and his previous owners, they didn't really take care of his feet or his knees, and they overfed him a lot and didn't work him out. So we rescued him. Yeah.
Oh. I gotta tell the goat story later.
The goat story?
Yeah.
But I did. But I did know. I just didn't give a shit. As a kid. As a little kid, I was evil. Like, my mom even, like, called me, like, the Satan spawn sometimes because I was just fucking evil.
Well, do you want to hear the goat story?
What?
So, it's not about me, what happened. My sister was the one who got attacked by the goat. And I'm just sitting there in the yard chopping wood with my axe. And all I hear is, ah! And I look over and I see my sister on the bed of the truck, on the bed of the truck, while the goat's just on the truck. It's our neighbor's goat. So
Bitch, I'm about to fuck you.
It was our neighbor's goat at the time. So the neighbor, we allowed the neighbor to let the goat feed in our yard because we had a lot of overgrown grass and other plants, so they could eat. Mm-hmm. So we let it, eat in our yard, and it happened to be at the entrance of our house's area. And that's where the truck was. It was, tied up there, and it kept going. We actually had to call the neighbor to go and get his goat. Not as funny, but still funny to me.
Oh my goodness. And then this one is dog owners expect us to watch our dogs 24/7. Okay, first of all, that title makes no sense. Because if you're a dog hater, then why do you have a dog? It says dog owners expect us to watch our dogs 24/7. But you're a dog hater. Why do you have a dog? That sentence makes no sense.
Hit the video. Let's figure out what the fuck he's saying.
Hey guys, so I want to make a video real quick. Hey guys, so dog worshippers expect
We are not dog worshippers. We are just against
Animal
abuse of an animal. Can you go see what Sophie is up? I need to take a little bit of a break too. I'm a little bit loopy. I took a Tylenol and now I feel loopy.
Just so you guys know, a Benadryl will knock her out. It's basically a date rape drug for her.
Oh my god. I have a very strong sensitivity to medicine. And even like one baby Tylenol will knock me out. What's wrong? She's got spinach and a banana and part of a hamburger. Give her a sandwich.
She's fine. She's kind of hopped up on sugar. She's hopped up on sugar because she had a candy cane that Jacob
She
gave
had
her.
candy?
She has candy now.
Why?
Jacob gave her a candy cane.
Oh, well, great for us then. You don't have work tomorrow, right?
No, I don't. I get to stay home today.
All right.
Tomorrow.
Okay. We're in for a night, Derek. She's hopped up on sugar.
So am I.
I know, but you're an adult. You're easier to deal with sometimes.
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 dog people to keep
I'm
their dog
sorry, I can't make fun of him.
7 if they have both a child and a dog in the house.
What? The sentences don't make any sense.
I had a stroke just now.
Didn't he say we have to keep an eye on our children, though, 24/7? Yet he says you can't watch a dog 24/7. I don't understand. Well, of course, you can't watch either 24/7.
You can't watch, even if you only had one or the other. You can't watch them 24/7.
What do you think the dog's gonna do? Unlock the house door and go out on a killing spree or something?
Sorry, I'm gonna go look at this. Oh, it's just Dusty Daily.
Yeah, about Jeffree Star. That shit's getting bad, by the way. Maybe we can talk about that after this, because I know his videos are, like, short as shit.
We'll do that tomorrow.
Maybe.
Or some other time after
God,
tomorrow.
my sunburn hurts so much. I'm gonna smother some more aloe vera on me.
Well, let me say this. If you have a creature inside your house that is so untrustworthy that you need...
What? What's the dog gonna do? Steal all your gold and your prized possessions and go sell it at a pawn shop? The fuck? If the animal is well trained and well taken care of, it will not do shit unless you tell it to do shit.
Some people train them to fetch beer and turn off light switches.
Your dog, Delilah, could sense when your mom's blood sugar was too low, for instance.
I don't know about that. Did my mom say that?
Yes.
Oh. Well, and she also was smart to always go to the door when she was ready to go outside.
When the owner puts in the time to the dog, or whatever animal it is, it can even be a cat, it can be a rat, it can be a snake. When you take care of the snake and you train it well enough, not snake, fuck. If you take care of the animal, you train it well enough, and you treat the animal with some respect, and you stay calm around the animal most likely will not do shit. Speaking of which, when you train an animal right and you take care of her right, here's an instance. My mother used to be in the circus. She was a carny for a few years. And she did this act with a 22-foot python. And she was known as the Wild Woman. My mom loves snakes, okay? She had that snake so well trained and to trust her, and it never attacked anyone. She could stick her head in its mouth. She could wrap it around her body and know that it wouldn't squeeze her to death like pythons do. She could stick her whole arm in its head. And everything. If you train the animal right, and you take care of the animal, and you don't abuse the animal, you dumbass.
So, tell them what happened after that.
After that, one day, my mom, I believe she broke her leg or it was her arm. I don't remember which. My granny had to take over for one day. Only one day. Now, for what you guys don't know, my grandmother is terrified of animals. Hence the horse attack story involving the boat. My granny is terrified of all animals. She's always been that way.
She's terrified to drive at night.
Yeah, she's terrified to drive at night, too. But no, my granny hasn't really been attacked by animals either, because I bet he's going to say that. It was only that one time I've ever seen her be attacked by an animal. My granny just has a lot of anxiety, and that's where I get my anxiety from. But, one day my granny had to take over my mom's role in the circus. Now, when she was performing the act, my granny thought the snake was about to attack her, but it wasn't. It wasn't doing anything. It wasn't even opening up its mouth. My granny freaked out, and then she hit it on the head with a 2x4. And afterwards, that snake didn't like anyone, because it was hit in the head with a 2x4. Except my mom. My mom was still able to get it to, stay calm. But after that, the snake didn't really trust anyone but my mother. Hence, if you abuse an animal, it might not like you. It might not like you if you abuse it.
The thing is, though, it's kind of weird, though. Snakes don't feel emotion. They're incapable.
That snake was very nice to my mother.
Well, it saw a mutual trust, most likely. A survival trust.
Yeah.
Snakes have, that lizard brain,
Yeah. My mom really likes reptiles, especially snakes. That's her favorite animal.
So you guys know, if you guys plan to have a reptile as a pet, it will not be able to love you back.
No.
That you need to keep an eye on both the child and the dog. Just so that dog does not maul your child, then you should not put that creature inside your house.
Not all animals are gonna attack your baby. And you act as if dogs, in some cases, yes, some dogs will attack the kid, okay? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It does happen. However, you act like other animals won't do that. There's a high chance of a cat just sitting on the baby and smothering it to death by accident because of all of its fluff. That's not a vicious attack, but it can end in a tragedy.
It reminds me when Markiplier discovered the dog-hating community.
Oh, yeah. Whew.
That was a weird coincidence, because that was around the time we discovered it, too.
Yeah.
Just think about it this way.
Pick up your goddamn room. If I was your mother, I'd beat your ass.
With the pole right there.
Yeah. God damn it. I don't know how to use a goddamn laundry hamper. I'm getting mad. The mom and me's coming out.
Who's your mommy?
Clean up your fucking shit, boy. Okay. Let's continue.
Well, imagine if you had
I like his calendar he's got over there.
inside your house,
Stop it.
and you literally had to keep an eye on that pedophile, or else the pedophile.
What? Okay. There's a big difference between just having a dog in the house and a pedophile. If you know the person's a pedophile, and you know they've been convicted in the past, why would you ever put your fucking
Child near him.
child near it? If you have a dog, though, and you know that dog is not vicious, you have trained that dog to behave, you have trained that dog to not attack,
There's also cases
and you've taken care of that dog, then you have nothing to worry about. If it's obviously a pedophile, and it's obviously hurt children in the past... Sophia's coughing. Go check her. Then you obviously would not put the pedophile near the kid. Obviously. But if the dog has no history of attacking... Now, if it has a history of being a vicious dog, or a vicious animal in general, then yes, I would understand. Don't keep that around the child. If it's got a history of it. But if it's obviously a pedophile, and you know it's a pedophile, why would you even have the pedophile living in your house to begin with? That is not a good analogy that you used here. What's wrong? Is she okay?
She's fine.
Choking on her spit? She choking on her spit?
She put the candy cane too far in her mouth.
Oh, poor baby. But isn't that a terrible analogy he used?
Well, yeah.
If you know the fucking pedophile is a pedophile, why would you have the pedophile
Near your child.
near your child and in the house? Now, if the dog has no history, or any animal has no history of being violent or cruel to another person and is well trained, then I don't see a problem with it. However, if the animal does have a history of being violent, then yeah, I understand to not have that animal near the kid. We're going to take a quick break because Powder's doing shit. I don't know what he's doing.
I'm making pie.
You act as if you're starving.
I want everybody to enjoy some pie.
And people call me the fatty. For those of you who don't know, Powder can't really gain weight. He has such a high metabolism that it just doesn't stick on his body. But he does eat quite a bit. It just...
Takes a while.
Yeah, it doesn't stick to your body. He can lose, like, weight, like...
I can
within a few days.
I can lose weight by sleeping.
Yeah, I tried telling him to not mix up the context. Exactly. It's just a terrible analogy. If the pedophile has obvious history of being a pedophile and you know it's a pedophile, of course you wouldn't have the pedophile near the kid. But if you own a dog and you've had the dog for a really long time and you understand that that dog, or it can be any animal, we're not just saying just dogs here, if it's any animal, and you know it doesn't have a violent history or anything like that, then I don't see why you can't have the animal near your kid. Of course, be cautious about anything. Because, and I'm not talking about, like, the animal having, like, a violent outbreak and attacking the kid. I mean, like, animals tend to like play, too. And they don't understand the difference between an adult and a baby. They just want to play. And they may accidentally, like, cause an accident just from playtime. Or, like, even it goes with the cat situation I brought up. A cat can, like, go into the bed and, like in a crib and want to snuggle with the baby or something because it's nice and warm, and then the cat accidentally suffocates the kid because it's fluffy and squishy. And the babies aren't that strong enough to, like, lift up their heads and stuff. It's only by the time they're, like, a toddler that they can really do that, you know?
Oh my god, that reminds me of something stupid that happened in The Simpsons. There was an episode where...
Are we going to watch this, or are you going to keep pacing around?
Oh, sorry, I was waiting for you to finish talking.
Well, let's finish with this.
Okay.
Alright. Let's finish with this.
File would rape your child. Then you would not want the pedophile inside your house. So yeah.
Not all dogs are gonna attack. However, all pedophiles will probably do something to your child. There's a big difference. This isn't a good analogy.
If you have a creature, once again, if you have a dog in your house and that dog is so unbelievably untrustworthy.
If you have a dog that you don't have trained very well or anything like that, and you don't know the dog, what the fuck do you have in the house? Some stranger's dog? That makes no goddamn sense. If you have trained the dog, you know the dog, you treat the dog well, the dog knows better, the dog won't do nothing. If you have some, like, strange dog that you picked up off the side of the road and you brought into the house, you don't know if it's got diseases or anything, then that's a different fucking story. But almost every single pedophile will be a pedophile. Of course, you wouldn't bring a pedophile into the house. I wouldn't bring an untrained animal that I don't know what they'll do and stuff like that into the house, of course. But if I know the animal, I've known the animal for a long time, I've trained the animal, then there's a big difference.
Anyway.
That you have to watch the dog 24/7 so that doesn't attack, bite, or maul the child.
Oh my God.
And that creature has no business in our household.
Not all animals just attack 24/7. And what the fuck makes you think the animal won't attack if you're sitting right there? What makes you think the animal won't attack you? Using your logic.
Message to Charlotte Rigby. 4 seconds. This is probably much more.
It's gonna be a threat.
I will fucking slit your throat.
There you go. Report that.
There you go.
Report that before you go.
Yeah, can you do it? Because it hurts to type with my arms like this.
Report.
Guys, I look like a fucking tomato right now. It hurts.
Physical attack.
Youth violence.
Okay. Next. I'm just gonna put 0.
No, put 1. Okay.
Threatens to slit throat. How do you spell throat?
Not with a P. You missing an H, Derek.
How do you spell throat?
T-H-R-O-A-T.
R-O... Okay. I went to school.
Close. Go back.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright. V Nasty uses the N-word.
He's talking about a singer in this one about using the N-word and how he doesn't understand why some people don't use the N-word and why it's such a big deal that people do or do not use the N-word. If you think it's okay for someone to say it, then that means you should be okay to say it with your own logic. But the fact that you're not going to say it just proves that you know that it's bad and that you shouldn't say it.
Here's the thing. I've actually said it at work once. I said it at work once because I wanted to prove a point.
I don't think any of those words are okay. Like, I don't like any racially targeted words like that. They're all bad. Trust me, if iDubbbz can say the word a million times in a video, your channel's probably not going to get terminated for you saying that word.
Yeah, the thing is, though, he doesn't use it in the same context as people who use it for in a negative way. He just says it as, like, hey, this says this, or...
Just so everyone knows, I'm not okay with the word. I'm not okay with any racially targeted words. I think they're all bad. Just like how I'd have said either none of them are okay, either they're all okay or none of them are okay. But get it off!
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Ow! Why? I'm going to rip your arm off.
I forgot about the sunburn.
Do not touch my sunburn, you little asshole.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Ow!
I forgot.
Ow! My shoulder!
I forgot.
God damn you son of a bitch!
Well, don't call me out.
Don't touch my sunburn, you prick! Ow! It really fucking hurts now. Now I can't focus. What did you do?
I was trying to snuggle you.
Well, you do the recording now. Ow! Fuck. Okay, you've obviously never studied American history. There's an obvious fucking reason.
The word actually derives from the what they used to call Nigerians.
We're not going to get into this topic. Anyway, let's go on to the next video.
XXXTentacion is not a bad guy. I never said he was. Oh, so I actually know why everyone hated XXXTentacion.
Tentacion.
Whatever how you say his name. Fucking. I know why they hated him because he actually showed a video. So he posted a video a while back.
You're an asshole.
Can I talk?
No.
So he actually
touched my sunburn, and I'm a big baby bitch when it comes.
He showed
to
a video where there was two children. One was white, one was black. He tied a new. He put Tension, whatever you spell his name, say his name. Put the rope around the white. Put a noose around the white boy's neck and hung him in the video. He's not real, obviously, but. And everyone thought he was, saying, hang white people. No, he was he was doing it as a message to say that was a bad thing. Everyone
it's basically as a metaphor as to...
It was a message that he was supposed to put. He was sending a metaphorical message of how bad that kind of stuff is and how it's not good the same way the other way around.
Oh, my fucking shoulders. You're an asshole. Fuck you.
He was trying to send a positive message in a negative way. You get what I mean?
Yes.
So, let's
move on to the next video.
The facts, apparently.
They're very stupid. The first one is women deserve to be abused. The next one is like dogs deserve to be abused. And then the other one is something else. I don't know. Let's just play it.
Anyway. What? Now I just think he's doing this for the attention.
Oh, my shoulders.
Dogs deserve to be abused.
That's all. Okay, yeah,
Which one's this going to be? Children?
Children deserve to be abused.
Yet you say you're here to defend children. Anyway, that was all. Video's over now. Bye.
Alright.
No, we're going to do an actual goodbye.
Yeah.
We just wanted to catch up on this guy to document him, of course. That's the only reason why we do this.
Because it's just fucking hilarious.
Is to document what he's doing because we know he deletes his videos.
And he can't get away with it if we stream it. So
yeah,
the only way he could do that is move fast or us and delete them as soon as he posts them, which kind of defeats the purpose of posting it.
Yeah. Anyway, now you can say your outro.
Anyway.
I don't really do outros or intros.
I don't do outros anymore either, so bye.
Have a nice night, everyone, or day, wherever you are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably kill my husband because he fucking touched my sunburn, you dick! Not really. I'm not really gonna do that. I'll probably kiss you. Yay.
Anyway.
I got kisses.